Good Wednesday, and thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey and the northern mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the in-depth analysis video forecast discussion for a busy Wednesday, May 29th, 2013. Starting out this morning with a very soupy air mass in place, dew points and temperatures all both in the mid-50s across the region to the lower 60s. And this is resulting in dense patchy fog. There's a dense fog advisory for many areas here, and we'll get to that map in a moment, until 7 o'clock this morning. But it's going to take a couple of hours before the fog begins to lift. But the sun is coming out this morning, and above the fog, skies are clear, so the sun is going to pop and the fog is going to burn off quickly this morning. In the meantime, we do have temperatures running in the mid-50s to the lower 60s across the region, and the winds are very, very light. We do have some stations here that are reporting clear skies, especially across central and southern New Jersey and into the Delmarva region where there is no fog at all, but everywhere else in the New Jersey, New York City metro area is steeped in with dense fog this morning. And we even have a little bit less fog going on with a southwest flow on Long Island, but still it's a very soupy air mass today. And as the fog breaks, temperature is going to get into the 80s, and we could have a couple of rounds of thunderstorms, some of which could be severe late this afternoon and this evening. Morning surface analysis shows this warm front draped across central and southern, western New York State, rather, down through central Pennsylvania and into southern New England. This warm front will continue to move to the north and east during today, but will be a focus for showers and thunderstorms, especially from any of these dying convective complexes here, as a shortwave and a couple of vortmaxes move through Quebec into New England. This area here across southern New Jersey, northern New Jersey into northeastern Pennsylvania, central and southern New Jersey, the Connecticut River Valley area, and the Hudson Valley area could be in for some strong storms late this afternoon, and the Storm Prediction Center has placed our entire area in moderate risk for some severe thunderstorms late this afternoon and this evening, and there is also the possibility of spin in some of these to become a possible tornado or two. So that's not out of the question, but the tornado area would be mainly over interior Connecticut and southern New England, and we'll just have to be watching this throughout the day. Most of the precipitation is to the north and east. Here's another band of showers getting into northern New York State. Outside of that, all of these pinks in here represent fog advisories, which will be expiring at 7 o'clock this morning. However, the dense fog advisories may be continued a little longer for interior New Jersey, New York, and northeastern corridor until a little later this morning. But outside of this, skies are clear, and temperatures, once the sun comes up and burnishes that fog off, temperatures are going to rise precipitatively well into the mid and upper 80s this afternoon and destabilize the atmosphere. Meanwhile, the only other advisory we have is a small craft advisory until 6 o'clock this morning for the Delmarva region. And other than that, we're not expecting any small craft advisories for the region. However, any of these stronger storms and thunderstorms propagating southeast today and into the coastal waters tonight may have special marine warnings as a result. Water vapor this morning shows basically where we have small area mesoscale convective complexes here developing to the west here. Here's our warm front draped from central New York down through Pennsylvania and New Jersey and lifting to the northeast this morning. High pressure ridge off the mid-Atlantic coast, pumping in very warm air and southwesterly winds aloft into the region. And this high will be dominating our weather through the weekend with basically dry weather from Thursday through Saturday, and thunderstorms prior to that and thunderstorms after that as this frontal band begins to move towards the east and high pressure moves further off into the Atlantic. But until that time, it's going to be a very busy day today and tonight before the heat wave really begins tomorrow in earnest. These are the two vortmaxes here across southeastern Canada and the Ohio River Valley that are moving over the top of this developing ridge here across the southeastern and mid-Atlantic coast states this afternoon and tonight. And these two short waves will initiate under a very unstable air mass this afternoon and this evening, rounds of showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be locally severe, with supercells, strong wind shear, damaging wind gust, small hail, heavy rain, downpours, localized flooding, obviously, as a result, and dangerous lightning. And there has been lightning in some of these thunderstorms already entering New York State this morning. On the aviational deck this morning, we're souped in with fog. We've got a quarter-mile visibility in central New Jersey. Here in New York City and the New Jersey, New York City area, Newark is reporting a quarter mile in fog. And we're expecting basically variable conditions through this morning, 1 mile or less, broken at 400 feet. And then from late this morning into early this afternoon, southwest winds at 6 knots, visibility is 4 miles, a few clouds at 8,000, broken clouds at 20,000, overcast at 7,000. And then from mid-morning on, it's basically just broken skies at 7,000, scattered clouds at 2,000. Visibility is better than 6 to 10 miles, southwest winds at 12 knots. Now this afternoon things get interesting. We get into a southwest wind, 14 gust up to 20 knots. Visibility still better than 6 miles. A few clouds at 3,500, broken clouds at 5,000. And basically Newark through this evening and through early tomorrow morning is not forecasting, at least at the terminals, precipitation, but that looks like it's probably going to happen anyway. This is the latest NAM WRF composite reflectivity product from Penn State's eWall site. We can see the fog burning off this morning, and as it does so, skies basically becoming clear, a lot more sunshine, but there will be high clouds around the region and a few low cumulus clouds around the region too. Now here comes one of the waves this afternoon across central New York and northern New England, and as a result the NAM model brings a line of showers and thunderstorms. It looks like even a little bit of bowing here showing up in the future forecast and the reflectivity. And this gets into the Hudson Valley and into interior Connecticut, and this is where the storms could become strong to severe around the warm frontal boundary during this afternoon and this evening. And as a result, the Storm Prediction Center has issued the possibility of severe storms in this region, which would include small hail, heavy downpours, dangerous cloud to ground lightning, and very heavy rainfall, obviously, and and small hail. And the possibility of a tornado or two is not out of the question, and will have to be watched during this afternoon and this evening as the line develops. Now, a few of these showers and thunderstorms could clip the southern portions and the northern portions, rather, of New Jersey into the lower Hudson Valley, into New York Sound, into the Long Island Sound this evening. And then we can see a few of those showers diminishing in coverage, and with the loss of daytime heating late tonight, a lot of those showers and thunderstorms will begin to diminish in coverage, but could be quite a severe night across Long Island and New York City and the coastal waters too. As we get into the overnight hours, basically becoming partly cloudy, there will be some scattered clouds around and maybe some patchy fog tomorrow morning as a result of all the moisture in the lower levels of the atmosphere. There's really not much of a focusing mechanism as we get through Thursday, so skies start out basically clear after any morning fog burns off, and temperatures rising to around 90 in the afternoon, except along the immediate coastal beaches once again, where the cooler ocean water and southwest flow keep the south shore and east ends of Long Island and the New Jersey coastal waters on the cooler side, but still it's going to be a very warm day there too. And just high clouds around the region, not too much of a focusing mechanism, but Thursday afternoon again, a couple of rounds of showers and pop-up thunderstorms could be developing across interior northern New Jersey and the mountainous areas where the heating of the day creates the unstable atmosphere throughout the afternoon. And some of these showers and thunderstorms could also propagate southeast across the region and die off after sunset Thursday night into Friday morning. Friday starts out with high clouds and then sunshine and warm temperatures again, reaching the second day of temperatures getting into or near the 90-degree mark in the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metro area. GFS forecast in motion. Once the clouds and showers and thunderstorms diminish tonight into tomorrow morning, skies become sunny again, and temperatures really soaring on Thursday into the around 90, again on 90 or so on Friday, Saturday too. And notice that the air mass in place is a Bermuda high situation, very warm afternoons with temperatures near 90 and dew points in the mid and upper 60s, making it very relatively uncomfortable to be outside. This is our first heat wave, and it probably will be broken a little bit by Saturday night and Sunday as a deep upper trough in southeastern New York drags a couple of disturbances aloft over it. We can see this on the futurecast view here from the GFS model. And this would mean that most of Saturday would be dry, but by Saturday evening and Sunday, more clouds and showers and even some thunderstorms getting into the western portions of the area, but most of the day and night should be dry. By the time we get to Sunday, more clouds around the area, starting out with sunshine in the morning and clear skies, and then cumulus clouds developing in the afternoon, and then we have a shot of showers and thunderstorms getting in here from Saturday afternoon through Sunday night. Sunday afternoon through Sunday night and into Monday morning. And these showers and thunderstorms could contain some very heavy rainfall, damaging wind potential, Flash flooding is a possibility in any of these showers and thunderstorms as we get through Sunday night and Monday morning, where the cold front and trough axis will be slipping southeast across the region. Could even slow up the frontal boundary a little bit with these disturbances moving along it during the day on Monday. So Monday next week looks like a very stormy day around here. Lots of rain, thunderstorms, and some flood potential too. And by the time we get to early next week, the showers and thunderstorms begin to push south and east off the coast early Tuesday morning, with clearing and cooler conditions setting up for the forecast region as deep high pressure builds across the upper Great Lakes and into southern New England states by early next week, keeping a normal air mass of temperatures and cooler, drier conditions over the forecast region into early and mid part of next week. Now, after that, the high moves off the coast, and then there's a return flow here and tropical moisture getting in from off the Atlantic. And by late next week, we could be dealing with rounds of showers and thunderstorms again that propagate north and east along this boundary here. If we could get to this day here, across central and southern New Jersey and the Delmarva area, we could be looking at torrential rain here by next weekend. So not this weekend, but by next weekend, we could be looking at a tremendous amount of influx from off the ocean and a tremendous amount of rainfall coming in next Friday night and next Saturday. And due to time constraints and a new schedule for myself, it's going to be very difficult for me to keep up with all of this, but I'm going to try. And that's going to be doing it for today's broadcast. I'll be monitoring on Facebook as much as I can during today, and be mindful of showers and thunderstorms at any time from late this afternoon through this evening across all of the forecast region, especially across southern New York State into Connecticut and even parts of northwestern New Jersey, the New York City metro area, and that includes Long Island and Long Island Sound and the coastal waters from late this afternoon through this evening for any of these showers and thunderstorms to be locally severe. For GardenStateWeather.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. I'll be back bright and early with you on Thursday morning. Make it a good day.